stage press conference, I kind of got emotional a little bit. Like, wow, I'm back here again. See me? You see me? You see me with this on? Yeah, I'm back. But Steph's always being on my butt about hustling, working hard. Do the little things.
Very significant on this Indiana Fever team. They're like,
Natasha Howard's bold return to Indiana Fever has shattered doubts, proving Cheryl Swoops wrong. With her championship pedigree and Caitlin Clark's rising stardom, the Fever is redefining their narrative. Can this dynamic duo lead Indiana to victory, silencing critics and cementing their place among the WNBA elite? Natasha Howard's return to Indiana Fever is more than just a sentimental homecoming. It's a calculated move that holds immense strategic value for her career and the future trajectory of the team. After initially being drafted by the Fever in 2014, Howard has journeyed through the WNBA, amassing championship rings and individual accolades. Now, she's back where it all began, ready to inject her hard-earned experience and leadership into a franchise hungry for success. Her social media post captioned, "Back to where all my dreams come true," resonated deeply with fans and offered a glimpse into her connection with the team. Beyond the emotional aspect, Howard's decision underscores her belief in Fever's current vision and direction under head coach Stephanie White, who incidentally coached Howard during her rookie year. This reunion signals confidence in the team's rebuild and its commitment to fostering a winning culture. Howard's return couldn't have come at a more opportune moment for Indiana. The franchise is actively undergoing a significant transformation, spearheaded by the arrival of generational talent like Caitlin Clark and the continued development of Aaliyah Boston. Howard's decision to join the Fever, even with reportedly having other options, speaks volumes about the allure of playing alongside these young stars and contributing to a team with undeniable potential. For Howard, this is not merely a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It's an opportunity to leverage her championship pedigree, defensive prowess, and leadership skills to guide a young, promising team toward contention. She can become the on-court general, the veteran mentor, and the defensive anchor that the Fever desperately needs to elevate their game. The impact of her presence extends beyond statistics. It's about instilling a winning mentality, fostering a culture of accountability, and providing the invaluable guidance that only a seasoned champion can offer. The question on everyone's mind now is, how seamlessly will Howard integrate into the existing framework? How quickly can she forge a cohesive bond with Clark and Boston? And ultimately, how significant will her contribution be in propelling the Fever towards their championship aspirations? Only time will tell, but the initial signs are undeniably positive. Before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe for all the updates you need about the WNBA world. Let's continue. The narrative surrounding the Indiana Fever has often been fraught with skepticism, particularly regarding their ability to attract and retain top-tier talent. Cheryl Swoops, a WNBA legend, added fuel to this fire with her controversial remark that nobody wants to play with the Indiana Fever. This statement, whether intentional or not, cast a shadow of doubt over the franchise's long-term prospects and its allure as a desirable destination for elite players. However, Natasha Howard's enthusiastic return has effectively shattered this perception, rewritten the script and injected a much-needed dose of optimism into the Fever storyline. By choosing Indiana and vocally defending Caitlin Clark and the team against naysayers, Howard has sent a powerful message.
Go show them, like, this is how you work hard. So when you work hard, it's gonna be easy in the game. It won't be as hard. So my thing is just bringing that championship mentality to the locker room and to the...
The Fever is no longer a team to be avoided. They are a team to be embraced, a team to be built with, and a team with a bright future. Howard's commitment transcends mere words. It's a tangible demonstration of her belief in the Fever's potential and her willingness to invest in their success. She hasn't just joined the team, she has actively embraced the opportunity to change the narrative and challenge the prevailing skepticism. In doing so, she has become a symbol of hope for Fever fans and a testament to the transformative power of leadership and conviction. With young stars like Clark and Boston already capturing the imagination of the WNBA world, Howard's arrival adds a layer of credibility and stability to a team rapidly evolving from an underdog into a legitimate contender. Her presence serves as a beacon, attracting other players who share her vision and desire to be part of something special. When discussing Natasha Howard, it's impossible to overlook her impressive track record of success and the wealth of experience she brings to Indiana Fever. She is, without a doubt, a proven winner, having earned 3 WNBA championship rings during her stints with the Minnesota Lynx and the Seattle Storm. Furthermore, she was crowned the Defensive Player of the Year in 2019, solidifying her reputation as one of the league's most versatile and impactful players. But Howard's value extends far beyond accolades and statistics. She possesses a rare blend of skill, experience, and leadership qualities invaluable to a young team striving to reach the next level. She has witnessed firsthand what it takes to build a championship-caliber team, and she is eager to share her knowledge and insights into the Fever's rising stars. Howard's ability to lead by example will be particularly crucial for players like Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, who are still in the early stages of their WNBA careers. She can guide them through the challenges and pressures of professional basketball, imparting the lessons she has learned along the way. Her mentorship can help them refine their skills, develop their decision-making abilities, and cultivate the mental toughness required to succeed at the highest level. Moreover, Howard's defensive prowess will provide a much-needed boost to the Fever's defense. Her ability to guard multiple positions, disrupt passing lanes, and protect the rim will make her a formidable force on that end of the court. She can set the tone for the Fever's defensive intensity and inspire her teammates to embrace a more disciplined and aggressive approach. One of the most intriguing aspects of Natasha Howard's arrival in Indiana is the potential for a dynamic partnership with Caitlin Clark. Clark, the NCAA's all-time leading scorer, possesses a unique blend of shooting range, court vision, and playmaking ability that has already captivated the WNBA world. Howard, with her versatility, athleticism, and scoring prowess, appears to be the perfect complement to Clark's game. Howard's ability to run the floor, set screens, and attack the basket will create opportunities for Clark to showcase her passing skills and exploit defensive mismatches. The two players can form a lethal pick-and-roll combination, with Howard rolling hard to the basket or popping out for a mid-range jumper, while Clark makes pinpoint passes or fires away from beyond the arc. Moreover, Howard's defensive versatility will allow Clark to focus more on offense, knowing has a reliable teammate to cover her defensive weaknesses. Howard can guard multiple positions, switch seamlessly on screens, and help with defense when needed, freeing up Clark to conserve her energy and focus on scoring. The potential for this duo to become one of the most exciting and effective partnerships in the WNBA is undeniable. Their contrasting but complementary skill sets could redefine Fever's offense and make them a nightmare for opposing defenses. Natasha Howard's return to the Indiana Fever is about more than just basketball, it's about reshaping the team's culture. Howard has already emphasized fostering trust and creating a championship mentality in the locker room. This isn't just talk, it's a philosophy she has carried throughout her career, evident in how she approaches her role as a leader. Howard understands that building a winning team starts with chemistry off the court. She knows how to strike the delicate balance of pushing her teammates to be better without being overbearing. As Chloe Peterson from the Indy Star noted, Howard's ability to connect with her teammates and foster camaraderie makes her an invaluable asset in establishing a positive culture. The Fever have been vocal about protecting their locker room environment, and Howard is seen as the perfect person to uphold this standard. President Kelly Krauskopf highlighted this when she said, "The young group we're bringing back asked us to protect our locker room, to protect the culture we got started." Howard's experience as a champion and her selfless attitude make her an ideal fit for this mission. But why is culture so important for a team like Indiana? The Fever are coming off years of struggles, including a 7-year playoff drought. Rebuilding trust and accountability within the team is essential for turning things around. Howard's presence could be the glue that binds this roster together, transforming them into a cohesive and competitive unit. One of Natasha Howard's most significant roles with the Fever will be as a mentor to rising stars like Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Both players are incredibly talented but still early in their WNBA careers, and having someone like Howard to guide them through high-pressure situations could be transformative for their development. Howard has been in their shoes before. She knows what it's like to navigate the challenges of professional basketball as a young player. During her reintroduction to the Fever, she made it clear that she sees herself as someone who can show younger players what it takes to win a championship. This mentorship extends beyond skills on the court. It's about teaching them how to handle adversity, stay focused under pressure, and maintain consistency throughout a grueling season. For Caitlin Clark, who broke multiple rookie records last season, having Howard by her side could help her refine her decision-making and leadership skills as she continues to grow into her role as the team's star point guard. Similarly, Aaliyah Boston, last year's Rookie of the Year, can benefit from Howard's defensive expertise and ability to adapt her game based on team needs. Amber Cox, Indiana's general manager, praised Howard's natural inclination toward mentorship. Whether she was on the floor or not, she was mentoring young players. She was giving direction, advice, and was always selfless in everything that she did. This selflessness will play a crucial role in helping Clark and Boston reach their full potential while elevating the entire team. The Indiana Fever is no longer content with rebuilding. They are aiming for championships. Natasha Howard's addiction is central to this vision. With 3 WNBA titles under her belt, Howard knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she believes this Fever roster has what it takes to compete right now. "We have the talent, and we have the people too," she said during her reintroduction.
I was on that stage press conference. I kind of got emotional a little bit, like, wow, I'm back here again where I started, and just how Stephanie.
This confidence isn't misplaced. The Fever has made significant strides in assembling a competitive roster over the past year. In addition to retaining key players like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, they've brought in veterans like DeWanna Bonner and Sophie Cunningham to complement their young core. But perhaps most importantly, they've built around Caitlin Clark. Howard brings more than just experience. She brings a championship mindset that can help elevate everyone around her. She understands how to prepare for big moments and maintain focus during high-stakes games, qualities invaluable for a team looking to end its playoff drought and make a deep postseason run. What sets this Fever team apart from previous iterations is their balance of youth and experience. They are no longer just trying to develop talent. They are building a roster designed to win now while still planning for sustained success. For years, the Indiana Fever was seen as an afterthought in WNBA circles, a team stuck in a perpetual rebuild with little appeal for top-tier players. However, Natasha Howard's decision to join the team has completely flipped that narrative. Her return to Indiana signals that the Fever is no longer a franchise to be dismissed. Instead, they are becoming a destination for players seeking success and stability. Howard didn't just choose the Fever, she embraced them wholeheartedly, sending a clear message to the rest of the league. Her decision reflects a significant shift in how Indiana is perceived. No longer just a rebuilding team, the Fever is now seen as an organization with vision and potential. This transformation is largely due to the strategic moves made by their front office. By prioritizing culture building and targeting players who align with their long-term goals, Indiana has created an environment where players want to be part of something special. Caitlin Clark's breakout rookie season has also played a pivotal role in changing perceptions about the Fever. Her ability to draw fans and generate excitement around the team has made Indianapolis an increasingly attractive destination for free agents. Clark's star power has not only raised Indiana's profile, but also brought renewed energy to the franchise. The big question now is whether this newfound respect will translate into sustained success on the court. Can the Fever capitalize on their momentum and establish themselves as perennial contenders? While it remains to be seen, one thing is certain: the days of dismissing Indiana as irrelevant are over. Looking ahead to 2025, there are plenty of reasons for optimism if you're an Indiana Fever fan. With Natasha Howard anchoring their defense and providing leadership in the locker room, Caitlin Clark continuing her rise as one of the league's brightest stars, and Aaliyah Boston developing into a dominant forward, all the pieces are in place for something special. The key question is whether this team can put it all together when it matters most, during crunch time against elite competition. While they've shown flashes of brilliance, consistency will be crucial if they hope to compete with top-tier teams over an entire season. Maintaining focus and execution across all 4 quarters will determine whether they can make a deep playoff run or fall short of expectations. What does success look like for Indiana this year? Is it making the playoffs enough after years of rebuilding, or should fans expect more given all these upgrades? With so much talent on their roster and a clear vision from their front office, expectations are higher than ever. Whether they meet those expectations or not, one thing is certain: 2025 promises to be an exciting year for one of the WNBA's most intriguing teams. Do you think Natasha Howard's addition will be the key to turning the Fever into title contenders this season? How do you see her partnership with Caitlin Clark playing out on the court? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on WNBA news and analysis. Thanks for watching.